have been noticing over the past few years a very disturbing phenomena, and the passing of Charlie Kirk has kind of driven it home for me. I made a throwaway comment in a short the other day saying that the people who were celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk and the fallout from that and the denial of the ideology of his assassin are also the people who tend to, let's say, not believe in the nuclear family, not believe that it's a strong and necessary part of society. And I've just been thinking about that comment for a few days now, and thinking back over just videos I've watched from multiple different categories of YouTube, whether they be commentary, whether they be comedy, whether they be political, whether they be freaking financial audit, whether it be court, like real court cam stuff, how I was raised, how a school board in Ontario has come out and said that the word family is tied to white supremacy. It's just blatant now that the majority of those in power do not want people to be in a nuclear family. And it goes right down to when you go to get mental health support. There's individual counseling that's offered, through insurance, through, disability programs, through mental health initiatives. The minute you try to go find couples counseling, though, no, you have to shell out for that. And if you want actual good couples counseling, it's going to be close to $200 a session. And that's not doable for most people, even if they are in a two-income household, because of the way the economy is going. The way grocery prices are, the way mortgage prices are, the way rent prices are, the way childcare prices are. It's crazy how the fact that couples counseling, couples therapy, strengthening of the family is not also covered under these mental health initiatives. And I think this is just my tinfoil hat theory, that this is because people in government would much rather have people like single mothers rely on tax credits, etc., so that they don't have to, so that they're forced to be locked into the government teat. And it's a treadmill. It's the same with disability support. If somebody is in a relationship with an able-bodied person, the disabled person is forced to be financially dependent on the able-bodied person. That also puts a strain on the family. It all goes together, and it sounds like a conspiracy theory. It sounds crazy, but when you go through life and you look at how the courts are set up, for how custody is handled, for how child support is handled, for the amount of TikToks we see that we all know are not, they're not fake, these women exist, that all they care about is spending that child support check on themselves. And really most of these women unfortunately ended up having kids to just get child support checks. I've seen TikToks of women who are like, yeah, I have tons of different kids with different men because I'd like to collect child support checks. And it's crazy just how society just is okay, let's kill the family. Let's kill, and it's all because of the third wave feminism movement. It took the absolutely needed right for a woman to escape, say a physically abusive marriage, and turned it into, I don't need no man for nothing. And made it seem like the only way to be a strong, independent woman was to just not have a partner. And even if you have a child, just be alone and raise that child, and then also complain about not having a partner. But then on the same hand, I don't need no man. It's just the seesawing contradiction is crazy. And I keep saying that anthropologists and historians will look back on this time period in human history, and we will probably be deemed the most mentally ill section of humanity. And this is compared to the people that put lead in their makeup and their food, okay? And we're still crazier than the frickin' ancient Romans and ancient Egyptians. That's saying something. Oh, that's just my thoughts on the state of family in the wake of the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And just let me know what your thoughts are. I would like to know. I'm all for conversation. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you. Happy Friday. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.